Bu bölümde girişte de bahsettiğim gibi aslında Invstr kurucusu Kerim Derhalli bizlerle birlikte olacak. Hi Kerim, hello, how are you?
I'm very well indeed. I'm ashamed to say that after 26 years of doing business in Turkey, my Turkish is still not very good. I could pick up a few words, but delighted to be with you all.
No problem. We are welcome anyway. And I just made an introduction about your stage to the audience. And now the stage is yours.
Thank you very much. I'll start by sharing my screen.
Sure.
So let me share this. Okay, so hopefully you can all see that. So good morning. It's wonderful to be with you all. My thanks to the organizers and to Finberg in particular for inviting me to participate, and thank you all for your attendance this morning. My name is Kerim Derhalli. I'm the CEO of Invstr. I was a banker for 30 years before I became a technology entrepreneur. And I finally saw the light in 2013 and set up Invstr. And we set up Invstr in order to enable everyone to invest. And I've been on that mission ever since. I believe that investing is the most important thing that we do in our lives. We invest our time, our energy, and our money in order to create better outcomes for ourselves in the future. Better health, better personal relationships, and more stable and secure finances. And if COVID has taught us anything, it's the need to invest as a society in our medical systems, as businesses in our supply chains, and as individuals in our own personal health. I'd like to discuss three things this morning. Why investing is more important today than ever. Secondly, how attitudes to investing have changed. And thirdly, how technology can create better investing experiences for everyone. First, some facts and figures. Money is the biggest business in the world. There are $300 trillion of financial assets. Every year, revenues in financial services are $7 trillion. And just in the US baby boomers are going to pass down over the next 10 years, $62 trillion to generations X, Y, and Z. It's the biggest intergenerational transfer of wealth in human history. So while there are many revolutions, technology revolutions taking place in the world today, and I'm sure you've been discussing many of them. For example, the health revolution that is going to enable some of us, or maybe some of you, to live forever. And the energy revolution, which is going to give us, hopefully someday soon, limitless, costless, pollution-free energy. It's the information revolution, and specifically within that, the financial revolution that dwarfs all of the others in terms of size and opportunity. And that's why there are more fintech unicorns than in any other sector. And those fintech unicorns are worth 40% more on average than the non-fintech unicorns. But there's another reason why I believe investing today is more important than ever. For the 38 years of my career in financial services, the debt disease has corrupted every part of our society. Our politics, our economics, our social cohesion, and even the way that we manage our companies. We've encouraged everyone to borrow and spend. And as a result, the debt mountain has soared from $170 trillion at the height of what was called the debt crisis to $296 trillion today. And that's money that we have stolen from our children and our grandchildren because they are the ones who will have to pay it back. If we want a financially sustainable future, we need to stop borrowing and spending, and we need to start saving and investing. And this is something that younger generations understand intuitively. The financial crisis came at a very formative moment in their young lives. They saw the destruction and damage that was caused by the banks and the financial system, and they don't trust the financial system. And they want to manage their money in a different way. Years ago, before the BLM movement really became fashionable in the US, investors sponsored a rap music competition about investing. We wanted to reach out to all of the minority groups and include them in our investing journey. And because diversity is actually one of our 3 core values. And one of the young rappers I met in New York told me, I think very, very wisely, he said to me, Kerim, investing is the new shopping. And for the last 2 years, over the last 2 years, we've seen a surge in the popularity of investing, with Main Street investors challenging Wall Street in stocks like Tesla, GME, and AMC. And there are several characteristics about how these young investors are investing differently, certainly from my generation. Firstly, they want to do it for themselves. The information revolution has taught them to be autonomous in everything that they do. Managing their money is no different. They want to do it for themselves, and that's leading to the rise in self-directed investing. Secondly, they're far more social and less private about their money, and they're willing to share both their good trades and their bad trades publicly and get what they consider to be independent, objective advice from their peers. I actually once told an annual general meeting of Swiss bankers in Zurich that their customers would go first to family and then to friends and then even to total strangers before they came to the banks for advice. And you can imagine quite how popular that was in Zurich. Thirdly, young investors are more inclined to buy and sell rather than to buy and hold, particularly in an environment where they think that trading is free. And as a result, we've seen a growth in transactional volumes, and it's estimated today in the US that retail trades have grown from 10% to 25% of total trading volumes. Fourthly, they want to invest in crypto. Crypto was born in the aftermath of the financial crisis when people had lost faith in fiat currencies and were looking for a rule-based monetary system. In my view, crypto and blockchain are the 4th phase of the information revolution. As you'll recall, the first phase was the public internet and access to free information. The second phase was the social phase, which gave rise to the big social networks like Facebook and Twitter. The third phase, in about 2015, was the growth of the sharing economy with companies like Uber and Airbnb. And now we're in the 4th phase, which is, in my view, crypto and blockchain. Ultimately, blockchain will enable any 2 individuals anywhere in the world to transact anonymously and trustlessly on the basis of their comparative economic advantage. And what that means is that's going to create massive potential for growth in productivity, because we're unlocking every individual's comparative advantage. And productivity, as we know, is the only true source of sustained prosperity. Crypto has been characterized by extreme volatility, regulatory uncertainty, and even fraud. It has both its detractors and its deniers, but there's no doubt in my mind that crypto is here to stay. And that's why, fifthly, these young investors are choosing new fintech platforms that offer them the ability to do all of these things, including trading crypto, rather than choosing the established brokers and wealth managers. If we turn now to technology and the impact on investing, for many years, the finance industry, of which I was a part for 30 years, told everyone that investing is complicated and they should leave it to the so-called experts. The industry set very high minimums, charged high fees. It took forever to open an account. And to add insult to injury, the asset management industry underperformed the markets year in, year out. Today, technology is enabling companies like Invstr to make investing available to everyone. We don't set a minimum investment requirement. In fact, we offer fractional investing so that people can build diversified portfolios with relatively small amounts of money. We don't charge monthly fees, and we offer commission-free equity and crypto trading. And it takes as little as 90 seconds to open an Invstr account on a mobile phone. Technology also enables us to cater at scale to every investing style. And we've identified 5 different investing styles. Firstly, learners. These are people who aren't yet ready to invest, but want to learn how to invest. And 90% of people want to learn how to invest because they understand how important money is. And so we offer learners the ability to learn in a fun, in a social, in an easy way using our online academy, the social network where they can learn from each other, and our fantasy finance game. 1.3 million people in 230 countries and territories around the world have played fantasy finance, and another 1 million people have played the Invstr Stock Stars mini game on Snapchat. For young investors, we're very soon going to be offering custody accounts. And in these custody accounts, young investors, under 18 investors, will learn how to earn money. So they'll earn money from their parents when they complete the academy modules. So they'll be rewarded for learning how to manage their money. They'll also be able to earn money for completing household chores that are assigned to them. So they'll get their allowance when they mow the lawn or do whatever. And they'll also then be able to learn how to manage that money under parental supervision. For our third category, for self-directed investors, we offer a full banking, brokerage, and crypto trading service in the convenience of a highly secure single account. So they get everything in one place. For collaborative investors, these are people who want to invest themselves, but they want a little bit of help in order to do so. And we offer them help in choosing what to invest in with tools like we have here, our portfolio builder. And then we also offer them help in becoming better investors with active feedback on the risk in their portfolios, the quality of their returns, and their own progression and skill as an investor. And soon we're also going to be offering managed accounts for people who want to invest, but want someone else to do it for them. And so we'll take on that responsibility using 7 different investment strategies in a single, that includes crypto, in a single managed account. As a result of all of that, we've been rated the #1 US investment app, and Forbes has described us as the #1 anti-Robinhood because we empower rather than exploit our customers. By contrast, they called Robinhood the $30 billion cockroach of fintech. My message today is really very simple. Firstly, investing is the new shopping. Investors are doing it for themselves, and self-directed investing, I think, is the biggest commercial opportunity in the world today. Secondly, attitudes to investing have changed. And as these young investors inherit trillions of dollars, they're going to be the ones calling the shots. And thirdly, technology can deliver better investing experiences for everyone at scale and not just for the few. So as you think about investing and your attitude towards investing, there are three things that I would urge you to do. One, don't be a cockroach. Don't associate with, invest in, or invest with platforms that do more harm than good. Two, don't be an ostrich. Don't put your head in the sands when it comes to crypto and blockchain. They're here to stay. Embrace them in your portfolio and in your business strategy. And three, don't be a thief. Let's stop stealing from our children and start investing instead. The final message I'd like to leave you with is this. In life, whatever we do, we all, sadly or not, we all end up in the same place. So what truly matters is the journey that we take and not our destination. Our motto at Invstr is play, learn, invest. And what I would encourage everyone to do is to play so that we love what we do, to learn so that we can be the best that we can be, and to invest so that we can all help to build a better future. Thank you very much.
Thank you, Kerim, for the perfect timing and your messages that I will going to make a summary to the audience. Thank you, and hope to see you again in Istanbul also.
Well, I would, with my great pleasure. That would be lovely.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Evet, Kerim gerçekten günümüzde çok sıkça karşımıza gelen aslında platformlardan bir tanesi gibi görünen ama ondan çok daha farklı bir boyuta geçen Invstr platformunun kurucusu ve Invstr'ın aslında arka tarafındaki felsefeyi de bize anlattı. 3 tane önemli mesaj verdi bize. Bir tanesi yatırım neden önemli? Gerçekten bunu öncelikle finansal okuryazarlığı düşük olan bir ülkeye anlatmak oldukça önemli. İkincisi yatırım davranışı nasıl değişiyor? Buradaki tutumların etkisi nasıl olacak? Biraz bunlardan bahsediliyor. Tabii arka tarafta bunu tetikleyen birçok unsur var. Özellikle davranışsal finans mesela burada belki de bütün fintech girişimcilerinin dikkate alması gereken konulardan bir tanesi. Social trading'den bahsetti bizim için. Özellikle Türkiye için hani borçlanıp harcamak yerine aslında tasarruf et, yatırım yap felsefesini biraz da vurguladı. Çok çok önemli şeyler gerçekten bizim gibi bir ülke için. Ama ardından da bir mesaj geldi. Investing is shopping dedi. Dolayısıyla aslında o yeni belki de o shopping felsefesine belki de o investment'la bizim gerçekleştirmemiz gerekecek. Bu arada gençlere ve gençlerin tabii ki tutumlarının nasıl değiştiğini ve aslında gençlerin geleceğin mimarları olduğundan biraz bahsetti ve dolayısıyla onların farklı yatırım seçimleri olduğunu ve kriptonun burada devreye girdiğinden bahsetti. Üçüncüsü de tabii ki teknolojinin rolü. Dolayısıyla burada elimizdeki o cep telefonuyla veya işte oradaki mobil cihazlarla bu tür yatırımların nasıl kolaylaşabileceğini bize gösterdi. Investment Akademi'den bahsetti. Bence çok çok önemli. Dolayısıyla Investment Akademi ile birlikte aslında 18 yaş altı gençlerin yatırıma nasıl teşvik edilebileceğini, yani onların da finansal okuryazarlıklarının artırabileceğini gösterdi. Bu anlamda tabii ki geleceğin potansiyel mimarlarını da oyna, öğren ve yatırım yap, yani play, learn ve invest şeklinde bize karşımıza getirdi. Thank you again, Kerim. Have a nice day.